am feeling very Olympic today. How about you?
What's up everybody, it's Coach JB. We are feeling very Olympic today as we break down the gold medal game from the women's 3x3 tournament where the US takes on the ROC. Now while the US has been dominant over the years, the ROC showed up with two hoopers, Julia Kozik and Olga Frolkina, who both were leading scorers in this tournament. Olga Frolkina came into the game as the number 3 overall scorer with 54 points, and Julia Kozik came in as the number 5 overall scorer with 53 points. So the US needed a strategy in order to shut them down, so this way they could win this game. And if you look at these clips, you would probably say they didn't have a good defensive strategy, they're getting wide open shots. But let me explain this in further detail. We're going to take a look at some basic analytics. Look at this scenario. Two teams shoot an equal amount of shots. Team 1 shoots 10 layups and makes 4 out of 10. Team 2 shoots 10 threes and makes 3 out of 10. Who wins? Now you're probably thinking to yourself, this guy's an idiot for even asking that question. Obviously it's Team 2. They scored 9 points and Team 1 scored 8 points. But it really is that simple. So let's take a look at what the US did in order to take advantage of these basic analytics. The US implemented a strategy known as running them off of the line, essentially inviting the Russian Olympic Committee to dribble past them and take wide open twos, or at least a contested two. We see this used in professional sports all of the time. In fact, if we look at just 3 quick examples, you'll see the trend. JJ Redick, for example, shoots 39% from 3 on catch and shoot opportunities, and just 33% when he's ran off the line. We see a similar statistic with Duncan Robinson, 45% from 3 on catch and shoot opportunities and just 40% when he's ran off the line. And we'll finish it off with the WNBA player Stephanie Talbot, shoots 46% from 3 on catch and shoot opportunities and just 33% when she's ran off the line. So the US wasn't reinventing the wheel, they weren't doing anything crazy, they weren't playing bad defense by allowing post entries and slips to the basket. They were simply just playing the numbers, and they did it for good reason. If we look at this clip, when the Russians did get an opportunity to pull that 3, they knocked them down. Both times they had a wide open 3 or an opportunity to get a clean look off, they knocked down that jumper. So you're probably thinking to yourself, how do I use this? Well, first of all, it's not for everyone. If the shooter you're facing is shooting 39% and up, then yeah, you might actually want to use this strategy. The last thing that you want to do is play an entire game and just have somebody knock down 3s on you the entire game and you're only making mid-range jumpers or occasional 3s. It's not going to work out in your favor. So now you know the when. So how do you actually implement this? Well, if we take a look back at the Duncan Robinson clip, this is a great example. Here's Duncan Robinson, someone who's knocking down jumpers left and right. You'll notice that this defender at the free throw line is going to turn and sprint with their hands up at the shooter. And when they do this, it's going to force them to create more space. And this allows the help defender to get back and contest the shot again, forcing up a miss. And if we look back at the women's Olympic game, we're going to see the same exact thing. Here, they catch the ball at the 3-point line, they run them off of the line, and then they have to force up a bad shot. So to review, running the offensive player off of the line, use it when they shoot 39% or above, run in close, overrun your closeout with your hands up, and then sprint back to help out that help defender who's going to help you contest that shot. And of course, congratulations to the US women's 3x3 team for winning the first ever gold medal in this event.